that down and discard the others.
Yes, ma'am.
I need to write that down so I won't forget about it.
And if I go live on my other account, then I'll let you know what that is.
Okay.
Okay? Because there's a
Okay.
lot of them out there that aren't my account. I get stalked every night.
And plus, like if you go on another account, let me know.
Oh, well, I have no plans on doing that right now.
But whenever you do,
Absolutely, honey, I sure will.
because I know I got this one, and if you happen to go on another account, I got to have that other account so I can get to you.
Well, you know how they are, hostile milkman. They don't know how to ask questions to get answers with proof. You know, they just got a window lick and make it up on their own. Anywho, when I go live on the other ones, I will make sure to let you know so that way you'll have it and then we'll just follow it from there.
Okay, because with the clapper, I can't.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right, milkman.
Uh, but
It's okay. It's okay. Don't stress over it.
that's not what I'm saying. Because sometimes when you're not on TikTok, I'm like, okay, where's she at?
Sometimes I'm late because of what I have to do and get done, and sometimes I'm just late.
Well, let me know when you're late, so I won't have to like, okay, where's Sissy at?
Oh, okay. Happy New Year, Holly. We're almost there. It's hard to believe it's going to be the new year. Yeah. I'm trying to look for the spot I want to go back to here. Oh, Courtney. Holloman baby, love you. You kiss that baby for me. Well, he ain't a baby. Kiss that young man for me, too. We love you, Debbie C. Sweet dreams, Debbie C. Good night, Debbie C. Jenna Brooke. Love you too, Holloman. Whew. One of the recordings that I got from Tracy was after after Jerry went to the house, and it was the video that I had showed here, where he was just, what are you doing? How much you making? What's your salary? And what did she say? I don't owe you anything. And after a little bit, he said, you're recording. She goes, yeah. Duh. I mean, just saying. Anywho, well, he got mad. He said, well, when I find him, I'm going to bust the cameras. Have a blessed night, Holloman. Debbie C said sweet dreams to everybody. I just got the notification. During that same video, I didn't play it all, but I did play the audio that everybody heard of the confrontation that took place that day. Damn, Courtney. Just say it like it is, honey. Okay. I'm going to switch up here for a minute because I'm tired of leaning out. So, we'll put it to the Christmas spirit here. It seemed like the more he wanted to provoke confrontation, she would say, keep it to necessity. It will be better. Here's an example. He stated he left. Then in his text, he said that she threw him out. This one was December 11th, 2023, almost to 2024. I wanted to work toward the future, stop reliving the past. You can't do that currently. This isn't on me, it's on you. She said, I do too. But the fact's that you wanted a divorce. You've said so, regardless. The children need to hear it from both of us that we are separated. No blaming. That will just hurt them. And there's so many texts that I've read that y'all can attest to. She said that a lot. A whole lot. Then he said, I don't want a divorce, but I can't continue this way things are. I've been saying this for a while, and you haven't changed. The behavior still continues, or still there. She said, agree to disagree. Let's keep communication between us about the kids, and if you agree, we can talk about our issues in counseling. The separation is about giving each other space. He replied, I'm not going to counseling after I get kicked out. You're making lifelong decisions by kicking me out. She responded, agree to disagree, and separation will not help if we continue to argue over text. Did you review the money, he said. That starts February 1st. Tracy replied, keep it necessary. It will be better. Now, you please tell me where it sounds like this woman was crazy. She sent me a lot of stuff back in late December of 24. and made me promise not to put it out. I conversated with her. I helped her with the legal fees with JP, along with others. It wasn't just me. I just used my platform. A lot of people got together to help Tracy. I sent her to exposing because I figured that would help her expose what she wanted to expose of Horry County Popo. I didn't know she had a brother. Well, I knew she had sibling. I didn't know the name. I didn't know it was a brother. She said there was no communication. Hadn't been for a couple of years. So how would I have known? I didn't know that until after she died. Darla, don't worry about it. Leave Jen alone. When I sent her to exposing, but she made me promise and give my word I wouldn't put these texts out. Okay? I kept my word. She went to the Justice for Micah Facebook pages. And so did Jerry. Jerry got on those pages a year ago. He's still on a couple of them. He stalked her. Thanks, Mermaid. After I sent her to exposing, a lot of the communication went over in that direction. And that was in August or September. And I was hoping, having not heard from her until December 1st, that she was making a little leeway. Or that things flipped around, because she had came to me and told me that for some reason her posts were disappearing off of those Justice for Micah. And I'm like, why? You're trying to expose some of the corruption of this Popo. And the recording that I heard, she was telling the truth. Okay, Jen, I'm going to try to be nice here. I just answered that question. Tracy had family. I didn't know if it was a brother, sister, mother. Well, I knew it wasn't her parents. Uncle, cousins, I didn't know who it was. I didn't know it was a brother. And she said she had no contact with them. So who was I supposed to call? Ghostbusters? Oh, shit. Somebody's letting off fireworks. Who was I supposed to contact, Jen? I didn't know she had a brother. She didn't speak of her brother. The only thing she spoke is that they didn't talk to her. So she had no contact for a couple years. Who was I supposed to call? Don't you? You need to understand something. I'm not the only one she sent stuff to, Jen. Okay? She sent it to a few people. I'm not the only one. So how was I supposed to know Ben existed? I didn't know he existed until after Tracy died. She told me he didn't care, Kelly. Well, she didn't say he. Said family didn't care. Yes. No, I didn't know about Ben until after Tracy passed. But the thing that struck me funny, other than what Ben said in the post about Tracy, but before then, he had nothing to say about Tracy that was good. Why? Can you put a little insight on why she didn't have that contact and why he blamed her for things? Well, the focus was Tracy, not her extended family that put her down. That's why I'm hoping with everything that he is hearing, that he has a newfound feeling about Tracy. There you go. My question to Tracy was if she had any local family. She said no. Then what was Ben doing by putting her down, Jen? I'm just hoping he has a change of heart with how he felt about her. Exactly. Jen, why was he bad-mouthing Tracy? What caused it? What caused him to feel that way about Tracy? Who stopped the communication? Because it had been, what, 2 years since they had spoken? I never said she was protecting him. Then why would Ben badmouth her then? I just hope he feels different than what he said about her. I hope he feels different now. Tracy wasn't protecting nobody but her children, or trying to. I don't feel she's attacking me. But I would like to know why he badmouthed Tracy and lied. You want to bet? I got screenshots and recordings. Does $96,000 inheritance mean anything? I just want to know if he has a different outlook on how he feels about his sister than what he wrote. That's all. I'm just hoping so because that is her brother. I said it the other night. No, darling, she ain't bashing. No, he did not speak nicely of Tracy at all. I'm getting to the point of maybe sometimes people need to understand family has disagreements and squabbles, and they go years without speaking. But to put something on somebody on social media to try to blame for not contacting Ben. Okay? I was kept out of the loop, and most of what was getting was from Jerry, not Tracy. Yeah, yeah, his narrative. Sure. Yeah, we're all going to believe Jerry, aren't we? No. These texts prove it. These texts show her wanting to keep the separation calm, necessary for the children. I just hope Ben has a different outlook on Tracy now, other than a thief. Excuse me? She was being coerced into what she was doing. What are you talking about, Jen? There you go. Jen, read Shelley's comment. She set money aside for Ben, and Jerry stole it. That's Ben's wife. When I read text on Ben's book face of how much havoc Tracy caused for him, stealing $96,000 inheritance and other things. We're not going to attack Jen in the comments, y'all, please. Okay? No, we're not going to attack Jen in the comments. No matter what squabble they had, it was still his sister. And he wants to know what happened to Tracy along with the rest of us. I got what Tracy gave me. I'm basing what I see from Tracy. With Jerry's behavior, okay, Jen, I just asked why he badmouthed her, and I hope he's seen her in a different light. Okay? Period. Because that's what really needs to happen at this point. I got what Tracy gave me, Jen, on how she was treated, made financially destitute, because he wanted to make sure she paid the price for taking it to family court. I'm reading what Tracy sent me. Okay, Jen? How about that? I'm not trying to disrespect you. Okay? But Tracy told me Jerry called her family and told them she lies. Oh. That's your opinion, Jen. I've read these texts as well as the other texts and the videos and the screen recordings, the police report. Well, I thought you were left out of a loop of a lot of things, Jen. Oh, this ain't gonna happen here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's see what we have here. Hold on. This is my Gmail. This is my Gmail. So don't tell me. Tracy sent this to me. Here's the dates. Ma'am, do you need any more? I'm reading what Tracy sent me. Don't. 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 Well, you know what, Jen? I got enough to know that she was mistreated. I got enough to know she was made financially destitute. Okay? I got enough recordings to see how condescending these police officers was to her when he snatched the phone out of her hand and tried to take it. Facts. The fact that Jerry admitted to multiple affairs. We didn't know you existed, Jen, so don't even play the blame game. You want to blame somebody, you call Jerry. You go put the blame where the blame needs to be. I can't go to the source, Jen, because, see, Tracy sent me all this. She's up in heaven right now, so I can't go to the source. Am I misreading this or what? Am I truly misreading what she's trying to tell me? And it's her sister-in-law. So if I'm reading what Tracy sent me, reading the text from not only Tracy's side, but Jerry's as well too. I would, no, no, Jerry blocked me off of Book of Face. You know why? Because he's over there on Justice for Micah running his mouth. He stalked her over there, Jen. He stalked Tracy for a year. You want proof of that too? So when I made a comment from his comment after Tracy died, he blocked me because he didn't like what I had to say. Well, given it's Jerry, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what, Jen? I'm a DV survivor, okay? I'm not a licensed professional. It's one thing you need to understand. I advocate. I've told my story, and I try to give understanding and empathy to those who are going through it. And for somebody that nobody never knew about through Tracy wants to come in here and start blaming people, why didn't you? Why didn't this? Why didn't that? Why didn't Ben? I was reading her text, Jen. That's what I was doing. Okay? I was reading her stuff. Okay? I come on TikTok in the evening time because, see, during the day I take care of my dad and I have to do this and go to doctor's appointments, clean my house, and other stuff. Okay? So my life's gotten extremely busy. So the thing about it is, after Tracy died, I wrote him a message on Bookface. He never read it. So I said, screw it. I deleted it. Then I found that other people were sending him stuff that Tracy sent them, and I figured, okay, cool, he's getting it. So, to me, you come in here blaming people, blaming me and others for not contacting you and Ben when we never knew you existed. Yeah, I'd like to know where in the hell JP falls into this. So, coming in and telling me to spout out facts, I have been. From Tracy. Are you saying Tracy's a liar? After she died, I knew she had family. She didn't specify. She hadn't talked to him. I wasn't going to sit there and grill her for family members' names and numbers, okay? I asked her if she had local family. She said no. And I wasn't trying to step on anybody's toes, Jen, because Ben was talking to another person. You come in here spouting your comments, Jen, so the conversation went to what you were saying. So, since I don't get it, you come in here asking questions, Jen. So now you want to return, flip things on the flip side, right? You know I can access the comments, every one of them from when you first came in, and show you how you came into this live. When I was talking about Tracy and her text messages and what was being texted back and forth, what Jerry admitted to, which is sick. So why didn't the other person Jerry was or Ben was talking to, why didn't she give him that information? She had the one video. Figured y'all had that information. So why is everybody else to blame for not contacting you? Because I brought my special friend up on panel and some things that I don't want her to hear, so I stopped because she is special needs. And I wait for her to fall asleep to continue. So maybe sometimes understand what's going on before you pass judgment. Maybe. That's why I said after Debbie C. leaves, we will continue. I just asked a simple question, Jen, and also stated, I hope he sees Tracy in a better light now. That's all I said, Jen. Don't make it something it ain't. I asked why Ben badmouthed Tracy. Hadn't talked to her in 2 years, but I'm hoping he sees her in a better light now. You know, Jen, I'm going to try to say this really nicely, okay? Where has Ben been? Where is he at? Where has he been for 2 years? Now, I'm putting out what Tracy sent me so her words are heard. You come in here judging me. Why didn't you this? Well, why did Ben talk shit about her? Simple question. But hoping he sees her in a different light now. Right? Who the fuck are you demanding answers? Or coming in here telling people what they need to do? So if I'm putting out her words and her text that she sent me, what is your problem? Yeah, the situation with her family was complicated. She didn't want it. There you go. I'm reading your words, Jen. What am I not getting? So this whole time, nothing productive has been done for my sister. You know, I'm going to try to explain this to you, Jen, okay? So you want to come in here defensive, okay? And I'm doing my best to stay at a certain level here, okay? Now, everybody stop with Jen, okay? Everybody stop. Please. Now, Jen, look, I made a promise to Tracy not to put out any of this, but I told Tracy to send it to me for safekeeping because Jerry had already wiped her phone once before. I kept that promise. I sent her to exposing because she wanted to expose the corruption in Horry County. I could not help her with that, Jen. But we would message back and forth on the Book of Face. And when she needed legal money because JP Miller wanted to sue her, which, hey, I haven't found the exact connection with that one on why he picked her. Okay? So, my platform and all these lovely people in here fought for 3 days to help her with funds, while another friend started a GoFundMe for her other legal fees to divorce that son of a bitch. Okay? So when you are sworn to secrecy because she said it will put me in danger, what did you want me to do? When I held that fundraiser, nobody knew who Tracy was. And just like I told people when they come in to donate what they did, I cannot tell you about her. It will put her in danger. She's a victim. That's all I can say. I honored her wishes. I understand that, Jen. I do. I get it. And family dynamics suck sometimes. I get it. I'm going to pull this up too so she can see it. Hold on. What? What? You didn't know what my existence? I didn't know about you and Ben, as in who you were, where you lived. I asked if she had family in Horry County. Do you have local family? No. I don't communicate with my family. I didn't know she had a brother. I didn't know brother's name. Well, look, Jen, I went what Tracy told me, okay? What Tracy told me. Period. Should have been informed. By who? By who? Now, this is time. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on and on, okay? We did the fundraiser for Tracy. Every time she wrote me, I responded. This is the money she was receiving. I told her to let me know when she got it in her Cash App, which I had her make, by the way. Right there it is. Okay? I communicated with her. Okay? Is that enough? I went back to what Tracy told me, not what you think I should have known. You're not giving me... Jen, look, honey. Look, I'm trying my best with you right now, okay? Before my sister died, and we're still not talking about... That's all what we've been talking about, Jen. You know, I figured when you guys went over to Danielle, that she was giving y'all the information. You know she's got the police reports. I just asked why your husband, Ben, badmouthed her, and I hope he sees her in a different light now. What? How many times y'all got to say the same thing, Jen? You keep repeating yourself. I keep repeating myself. What do you... make it make sense. Why didn't Danielle give you information? Danielle's got the police report. She should be talking to Ben. I don't have the police reports. She does. I didn't want to step on somebody's toes, irregardless of how they've treated me recently, because it's about Tracy. So I left it be. She should be communicating with y'all. I've been sharing the voice recordings, the video, and reading her text message. What more do you want me to do? Go to Danielle. She's got the police reports. Maybe you can get some answers because, see, she's withholding it from us too. Okay. It's not a contest, Jen. It's not a contest. I'm just reading her words with his and how she was treated. Because that's what it's about. Not about because I didn't know Ben existed. And what's so wrong with me wanting Ben to see her in a different light than to be so cruel and steal from him? What's so wrong with that? That he can have a better aspect or an outlook of his sister other than one he had before she died? So if Ben is talking to Danielle, then stick with Danielle. I'm just reading her text to people to get her word out. That's what I've been doing because she deserves it. Not for someone to come in here and blame people for not calling Ben after she died or before she died to let him know what was going on because we didn't know Ben existed. We knew there was family that she didn't get along with. So please make it make sense. Then simply did not know. Nobody told him. We didn't know to tell him, Jen. And when Ben started talking to Danielle, I let it be. She had the one recording that she played, okay? Figured she had the other stuff that people maybe sent over to Ben, and she was playing. Make it make sense for me, please. I got files upon files in these emails. One file has over 200 text messages. The other one has over 200 text messages. There is video and audio. Well, how was I supposed to give it to Ben beforehand, honey? I didn't know he existed. Nobody knew he existed. Okay, then I'm trying to get... What is your point, Jen? You come in here accusing people of something on why we didn't contact Ben when we never knew he existed until after she died. Is it just me that's being confused here? Am I the only one that's confused with all this? Why wasn't Ben reaching out to his sister if he thought she was in danger? Okay, did you mean reached out or reaching? Why would anybody call law enforcement when they helped him? I knew he existed, but she couldn't deal with the family drama and all that she was dealing with. Okay, well, that answers it. Thanks, Shelley. Thank you. And what could have he done anyway? But it wasn't for me to do because I didn't know he existed. But there's nothing we could have done to prevent it, Jen. Nothing. Yes, Britt. Jen, why don't you talk to Danielle? That's who y'all started talking to. She's got the police reports. I believe it, Shelley. Jen, you being disrespectful to me is not fair. Okay? Plain and simple. It's not fair at all. I'm reading Tracy's facts that she sent me. And if you or anybody else has a problem with that, tough. I'm reading what Tracy sent me, her text with Jerry. While we were under attack. What are you talking about? Okay, Jen, why can't you answer the fact? That's fine, Jen. I wouldn't mind talking to Ben. Okay? But coming in here and attacking people and attacking me is not the answer. I'm reading Tracy's words with Jerry's words. So people can hear what she lived with and lived through. Well, didn't live through. No, be nice. Okay, Jen, I'm going to explain one more time, okay? I'm trying not to get pissed off at you right now. When you want to come in here, listen to me laughing with somebody with special needs because I stopped the conversation about Tracy for her. And even somebody that was coming in here to listen to Tracy's words, I told them, someone comes into my live with special needs, I will stop until she leaves, and then I will pick it back up. Now, that's twice I've explained it to you. Now, do you understand? Yes, Sophie. What in the flying flip? You know what? I'm busy right now, Jen. You want to come in here accusing me of stuff? I'm laughing with a special needs friend and don't want to go through a lot of this stuff because she doesn't need to hear it. So I laugh with her and you make it seem like it's a problem. You accuse me of not contacting her brother before she passed. So maybe, just maybe, you did. You did. This is a bad way to get somebody to talk to somebody. Okay? Now, do we have a better understanding why there was laughter up in this live? Don't know what triggered you to say half the crap you said tonight. You actually did, got no response at all. Tried and tried, no response, only attacked. Who attacked you? If they were separated and you contacted Tracy's phone, we're talking about Tracy. Jen, you need to be a little bit more respectful. I will look on the book of face and I will get that number he put up and I'll call it when I have a chance to call it. I'm asking you for respect and stop pushing blame and being disrespectful like you have been in here. Jen, this is your last warning. I got a point a long time ago, okay? I don't need you coming in here being rude, trying to make things seem something they're not when I have a special needs up on panel. Okay? You know what, Jen? You don't tell me what to do, when to do it, how to motherfucking do it. Now you're going to see my bad side. You wanted to push my buttons. Now you can record it, and then Danielle can use it to her own special needs, okay? I don't care. Don't come in here disrespecting me and telling me what to do. then you want to make it seem bad because I have got a special needs guest on my panel. That because I quit talking about text messages that Tracy gave me. And for you to be disrespectful like that, stick with Danielle. Go get your answers there. Okay? I'm done. Go get your answers from Danielle. I'm done. Done. You're not going to come in here and do this. Not to people on my panel, not to people in my comments. Or her friends that are in the comments. I'm not doing it. No, leave her alone. No, Sophie. No, there is no blocking her. No, ma'am. Some people need to understand you don't demand things. You know what? I've been focused on Tracy. Where have you been? You've been slipping in and out. That's where you've been. Go stick with Danielle and get your answers that you need. I'm done. I'm done. A lot of people are starting to talk about